Sony. No, it's on the screen, not in real life.
It's right there.
Yes, it is.
So
yeah.
the Sony video so I can remind myself.
Okay, yeah.
We got the two screens going.
Yeah.
We got this screen where we can see the camera and all that sort of stuff, and we got this screen where we can see the shows.
We can see Destiny.
It's an hour and 40 minutes.
I told you they went
The other
way
one
too
was
long.
like the other one was like half an hour.
Yeah, that's why I said like, okay, for my little wrap up of Sony as a whole.
That's not a little wrapper. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
Okay, so that top part of the page is Nintendo. Hang on, from there up. That's Nintendo. That's Sony.
All Sony.
And then let me guess.
I managed to fit Ubisoft, EA, and Microsoft one page. So Sony, this is my sort of feeling. They rambled on a little bit too long. Probably showed a bit too much.
I think we're about to as well.
Yeah, we are. I wanted to get this out of the way.
We've only been recording for how long?
I have no idea. It doesn't actually say up on the thing.
Well, what is this? A Center for Ants?
I don't know. Possibly.
Right.
So yeah, Sony. General feeling from their conference, they rambled on a bit too long. They had the longest conference of all the developers and publishers, and they didn't really have the most to say, essentially. They just said the most. Like, they don't have anything to prove. They had no Sony Network bungles to apologise for this year. So, I don't quite understand
Wait, they apologised for one last year?
Year before.
What did they apologise for then?
Remember when Sony Network went down and then whoever hacked it got everyone's credit card numbers who was part of Sony Network? Or PlayStation Network?
Well, shit, they didn't tell me.
Yeah, so they came out in E3 the following year and apologised.
Yeah.
Good on you. But no, and really they're winning the console war, if you want to call it that, between themselves and Xbox. So coming out and talking for an hour and 40 minutes, it didn't really seem that necessary. I mean, I know they've got a lot of stuff to talk about and release, but they talked for a lot about their TV show or their show that's going to be exclusive to the PS4. We'll get there eventually, but I just didn't see the point of them talking for so long. I mean, it really felt a bit too long, and I sort of lost interest about halfway through.
What if they were showing videos, for an hour and 40 minutes? Gameplay videos.
Probably would have kept my attention a bit more, but I think that
Why don't they just release the games
then? Yeah, they had a lot of good things exclusive to their conference, which I think maybe put them on a little bit longer than they probably should have. But yeah, I don't know. I felt their conference was a little bit long-winded, and they talked a bit too much about their peripheral side of things, which is what Microsoft did last year. So I guess it was Sony's turn to fuck up.
You reckon they fucked up?
I think they went on too long.
You think they done goofed?
Yeah, I think everyone else's were a bit tighter. They gave us exactly what we wanted, and then they fucked off. That's what we want.
A Microsoft fanboy.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Ubisoft, EA, and Nintendo all did the same thing. They all kept it, hour and 20 of stuff we wanted, and then that was it. It was over. But whereas Sony, they gave us an hour and 20 of what we wanted, and then another 20 minutes of just crap I couldn't give a stuff about.
Okay, well, it's 20 minutes of crap. That's okay. It's not too much.
So
anyway, we'll go into details.
We'll go into detail, but they started off big. They had Destiny. They got to show it off.
Microsoft slipped up there.
Well,
wasn't it going to be Microsoft only?
I don't know.
Now it's all of a sudden both on Xbox One and PS4 and PC, and
no, Destiny's not on PC.
Oh, it's on PC.
No,
oh, that's a shame.
Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4 at the moment. I really want a PC version down the line. But
sucks that they can't. PC gamers, you can't get Destiny, you can't get GTA 5.
Wait until it's down here on the list. Most of them jump for joy when they heard this, but okay. So anyway, we'll start off. So they got Destiny, they got the show it off, and dear fucking god, it looked good. I really, really want this game.
Bungie are outdoing themselves.
Bungie, it looks like Halo mixed with Borderlands, and I mean, what could go wrong? It could only be right.
Online server failures.
But they came out and said the thing dedicated servers.
Yes, but
That key phrase from the entire conference.
but it could go the way of SimCity.
It could go the way of SimCity, but so far I think
SimCity fucked up.
they did.
They done goofed.
But that's EA.
Yeah.
This is Bungie with the backing of both Sony and Microsoft.
Way better.
So hopefully, I actually checked out some beta today. One of my mates actually has a PS4. Got the beta, or the alpha, sorry. Alpha first, then beta's coming, I think, later in July 17th. 17th. It says it right there on the screen.
I'll have my Xbox One by then.
Beta is only for PS4 users.
I'll have my PS4 by then.
Okay. But yeah, so they came out and I think there's a new PS4 console coming with the game as well.
Of course there is.
It's white. Enjoy. It's
Get a
white.
black Xbox One and a white PS4. And then I can tell them apart.
Not getting confused with your VCR.
That's the Xbox One.
Yeah. Oh, PS4 looks like a bit like VCR anyway.
PS4 looks like an eraser to erase the Xbox One from history.
Anyway.
I saw that one when it came out. It was cool.
Look, there it is. We're seeing it right now.
I'll have it.
Yeah, so it's a white PS4. Great.
I'll have it.
Cool.
September 9th, yeah?
Yes.
September 9th.
That's when it comes out. Look, I cannot...
September 9th.
September 9th. I can't wait for this game.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
I'm getting that PS4.
Yeah?
I'm calling it now.
No, you have to get Destiny on Xbox One so I have something to play with.
Yeah, but I'm getting the white PS4.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, so they got to start with Destiny and yeah, it just blew me away. I think it just looks fantastic. Checked out the alpha gameplay today and yeah, it's just looking cool. I really want it. Just hurry up.
Just want to play it.
Yeah. I really just want to play. I've heard enough about it.
Yeah, we've heard enough.
We've heard enough about
we're at that stage where it's like, okay, you've given us plenty of warning, just give it to us.
It was a bit like Watch Dogs and GTA 5 last
Watch
year.
Dogs definitely. Watch Dogs. GTA 5 probably not. Like GTA 5, they didn't like stretch it out that long.
I know, but there was like a 5-month delay.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't like Watch Dogs where it was a year.
It was worth it though. The 5-month delay was worth it. And I've heard the Watch Dogs is pretty good as well.
You've heard.
Haven't quite played it yet. Anyway, and then they went from Destiny over to the Order 1886.
I want it.
Me too. Apparently.
It's fucking peaceful.
Apparently.
Yeah, what?
The trailer the trailer gameplay, whatever it was all in game. All in game, in engine.
They say that about like a lot of their games.
I know, and that was another thing that sort of was this year. It's like games getting to that point where it's like, how do we tell what's in engine and what's just a pre-rendered trailer?
Well, apparently Uncharted 4's
that was all in engine.
That was all in engine.
Whoa. Holy fucking shit. That's incredible if that's true. Because it looks unreal.
That
fly and just the beads of sweat and the cut on his... Oh,
that fly.
We'll get to it later because it's right at the bottom of my list.
That's because it was last.
That's because it was last and it was a really good way to end the conference. I did say that. But yeah, the Order 1886, apparently this is all in engine. Looks absolutely fantastic. I'm actually going to swap to it right now to give you guys a look. So yeah, this is it. Apparently, yeah, this is in-engine gameplay, and if that's true, then they've done a bloody good job.
Looks good.
Developing this game. It does look fantastic. It really does.
Well, you can't really see it on the stream compared to the quality that we can see, but
yeah, but
you get the point.
Yeah. So, because the problem is, like, there is these little cutscenes where it sort of goes to a cinematic instead of like the third-person view. So it was sort of very confusing watching this as it happened, but if they're sort of guaranteeing us that this is and this bit actually frustrated me when I first saw it because I had no idea what the Order 1886 was actually going to be about, and you see this and you just think, oh shit, it's another zombie game. That was my initial thought, and
you don't
then
know it's about werewolves and shit.
It's the Wolfman.
But it was always about werewolves.
I honestly had not heard much about
witch
the game.
hunting and shit.
Okay, cool.
Well, stuff.
Yeah, and stuff. But yeah, it just looks really, 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 really good. And yeah,
this video doesn't do it justice.
It does not do it justice at all. But looking at this, I mean, that's absolutely gorgeous gameplay. And then you cut to this cinematic again. But I mean, if that is all in engine,
yeah, more cinematics.
They've done a bloody good job.
Oh, look at all those glass, like Shattered glass.
Yeah, cool. And there was a little quick time event there, pressing triangle to drink the potion or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so that was cool.
Time to drink. So when is that coming out?
This year sometime. I didn't quite get a date.
Good.
Number one source for info right here. Check us out.
Yeah, he's unquestionable.
Moving on next after this, there was that Entwined game, the indie game.
Yep.
Two dragons that can't ever touch and you can do, I don't know.
Indie games. Sony really wants indie games on the PS4.
They actually,
And
a little bit later down here, they just pushed
indie game
them.
after indie game.
Yeah, that was
Look,
a bit...
I reckon we'll just cover the
That's-
indie games as just the one section. Okay, they want their indie games.
Both Microsoft and Sony really like to push the fact that they support indie games.
Because
Great.
yay, community.
Don't do it every single year. They did it last year.
We're all for indie games.
They're doing it this year.
We're all for indie games.
Oh my god!
You watch it next year, they'll be like, and here is our highest selling indie game.
Here's 20 indie games that you're probably never going to play.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. A lot of indie games I don't play.
Anyway, look, there was that.
Nothing against them.
After that, there was some infamous Second Son add-on DLC.
Yep, DLC.
There's a chick now.
Oh,
You can play-
females.
You can play as a girl. Fantastic.
Females.
Yeah.
Political correctness.
Looked pretty cool. Looked like Infamous with a different sort of...
It's infamous.
Yeah.
It's infamous with a different skin.
If you played Second Son, then you're getting pretty much the exact same game, different story. So enjoy.
Infamous with a female.
Yep.
Woo!
Cool.
But
Next up.
See, it shouldn't be such a big thing.
No, it shouldn't.
Like DLC for Infamous. Yay, that's great. That's
Cool.
all it needs to be.
Next up was Little Big Planet 3. Were you excited for this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Little Planet. Sackboy.
Yeah, Sackboy, and then the three other, whatever the hell they were named. I can't remember.
No, Sackboy.
Yeah,
That's all
Sackboy.
you need.
But I will say this, the people that demoed it on stage really should have actually learned how to play the game before they demoed it.
No, you don't need to.
Because they fucked it up.
Yeah, they screw up all the time.
That
It's
chick
great.
couldn't jump.
Yeah. You know the best thing about Little Big Planet is the user-created levels.
Yes, and apparently the ones from 1 and 2 are going to be available on the PS4 with Little Big Planet 3, all up-resed to the new graphics.
Yeah. And
That
so
is
they should.
that is cool. Yeah. That's a win right there. So, once again, co-op gameplay, 4 people playing 1 level. I don't know.
It'll be good.
That's about all there is
Well,
to say
they've
about
already
the
got
game.
multiplayer Little Big Planet.
Yeah,
Little Big Planet's already 4-player.
yeah. So they're pushing that.
They're talking about 8 players
Really? Okay.
for some games. For the Xbox One and the PS4, they're talking 8 players, and it's like, oh yeah, that's great. So, what games?
Yeah. Give us some games and then we'll be happy. But apparently, because
Even 2-play split screen is too much for some.
I think I did hear the same thing you did, that the Xbox One can support 8 controllers at once.
Yeah, before
Until I see that and give us a game where it works, then I'll be like, yeah, fucking right. But until then,
Like, okay,
what have you given us?
so I managed to
Nothing.
I managed to somehow get 5 people to play Ratchet and Clank 3 on the PS2.
5 people.
5.
It's good effort.
Yeah. Only let us support 4. We did 5. Yo, swag. The screens are really small, actually. But, yeah.
I can imagine.
And the Wii U's got 5. 8.
Obviously.
I could totally see 8 for, like, Mario Kart. If you can link up 7 Wiimotes for the one Mario Kart game.
Tiny little screens.
Yeah. Smash Bros.
See, a game like that.
That's increasing more players, though.
See that.
You need a larger level.
Stuff like Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, but
We are all on the one screen. That's where it works. But if you're going to be split screening, I don't see the point in going over 4.
no.
Because then it's too small.
4 is enough.
Yeah. So a Little Big Planet. The next one up was Bloodborne. I think from the makers of Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yes. Got just a little gameplay. Teaser trailer for that. Looked.
I'm going to assume there will be blood in it.
I was gonna say it looked pretty bloody. It looked pretty much a bit like Dark Souls, except for more of a horror aesthetic.
More horror, less you're going to die.
All the time by big knights in big armor.
By anything.
Yeah, but so that was announced and cool. Moving on. There wasn't really that much info, so there's not much we can really talk about.
You hate Sony.
I don't hate Sony.
So
I honestly have no real issue with Sony. I just bought an Xbox before I bought a PS2, so therefore I like Xbox. Get over it. But no, I mean, really, what more can you say about Bloodborne? There was a trailer. It's from the makers of Dark Souls. It had more of a horror aesthetic.
Looks good.
Looks good. Of course it does. Moving on.
I'm getting to that stage where I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah, well,
Alright,
we have so much more to go to. Next up, Far Cry 4. This was the co-op campaign demo.
Yeah, this co-op campaign.
Once again, what a fucking shock. But
is it online co-op?
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
And
apparently,
split screen co-op.
if you have a PS4 and a copy of Far Cry 4 and want to do co-op gameplay, the person you are playing with does not have to have a copy of Far Cry 4. So that is interesting.
Did they just copy download play from Nintendo?
I think so.
What?
But apparently, yeah, so if you want to play Far Cry 4, you don't have a copy, but your friend invites you to play on the PlayStation Network or PlayStation Plus, whatever it's called these days.
PlayStation Plus.
Thank
on
you.
The PlayStation Network. PlayStation Net. Okay. PlayStation Network is Xbox Live. PlayStation Plus is Xbox Gold.
Right. Okay. Yep. This is why Sony infuriates me.
So does Xbox. Xbox Live, Xbox Gold, Xbox Silver.
But it's Xbox Live Gold.
Xbox Live Gold. PlayStation Online or PlayStation Network Plus.
Whatever. But yeah, so yeah, they've pretty much copied Nintendo on that one. Cool.
Nintendo's been doing it since the 3DS, 2DS, DS.
Good one. But yeah, Far Cry 4 looked really cool. Ubisoft had their own little trailer as well.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I love number 3. Thought it was a great game. This one has a few different elements to it, but essentially
you can ride elephant.
You can ride elephants and then like make them charge into things and crash into.
I don't see why this isn't already a simulator. Where's Elephant Simulator?
It'll come. I'm sure there's like someone is now working on a goat, or what was it, goat simulator. Make an elephant mod for it. Big elephant crashes through stuff. Cool. But yeah, look, it looked really cool. We'll probably talk a little bit more about when we cover Ubisoft's conference.
Frog Simulator.
Frog Simulator.
All you do is breathe. No, that's Rabbit Simulator.
Yeah. But yeah, look, Far Cry 4, it looks very similar visually to Far Cry 3. But probably just up-res a little bit on the new consoles.
It would have to be.
Yeah, that's essentially it. But give us some different environments and that, and I'm all down for it.
Can't even jump. White man can't jump.
Next up was a clearly pre-rendered trailer of Dead Island 2. Moving on.
Yeah, what? Don't you like it?
It looked fine, but so did the trailer for Dead Island 1, and then I played the game and hated myself.
Dead Island was alright.
It wasn't quite as
How
good
many people
as...
did you play with?
Play with?
That's why you hated it.
The single player sucked.
Yeah, see, okay, Dead Island is not a single player game. It says it's a single player game. It's not a single player game. Play with a friend, you'll 100% enjoy it more.
Okay.
So I have Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, and I play them, and they are good fun. But when I play them by myself, I don't want to play them. Play with a friend. And Dead Island 2, apparently they're going to go for a little bit, funny sort of stuff, like the Super Ultimate Capcom Dead Rising thing from which we'll touch on later.
That's in here somewhere as well.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's like that. They're trying to go for that sort of thing, and you're in California, so I would say play with a friend. Do you have the game?
Dead Rising.
Dead Island.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dead Island. I used to.
But you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Alright, get it again, we'll play it.
Okay.
And you'll enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah, look, the original Dead Island trailer looked awesome, and it drew me in. I'm just like, okay, I got to get this game. It looks really cool. And then I played it, and I was like, EB, traded in. Don't want it anymore. Gay. Yeah.
Sackboy just died. What is this? I don't even.
Poor Sackboy.
But no, get it.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Look, if they can sort of improve on the little bits, like I know you're saying that co-op's better, but I would like it to be a good single player game. So if they can make Dead Island 2 a good single player game,
it's like first person Dead Rising 3.
Then I'm cool with that. That's fine. Make it happen. Just next up was Battlefield Hardline. I've played it. Played it today.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's good fun.
Really? Was it really good fun?
Yeah, it's
Like
a lot of
Battlefield.
people are saying that it's a bit of a Battlefield reskin, but it has a bit of a different feel to it. A lot of people are saying a bit of like a bit of GTA, a bit of Battlefield, and a bit of Payday, all sort of into one. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
Is it first person?
Of course it is.
Okay, it's just Battlefield reskinned. You'll buy it. You'll play it.
You don't kill Asian people in this one. You kill other Americans,
Not Russians?
not Russians or Chinese.
Why is
Other
it always the
Americans.
Chinese? Why couldn't it be the Japanese? Or the Koreans?
Because the
We're not all
expansion
against
for
China.
the expansion for Battlefield 4 was China Rising, so it was China.
Well, let's just kill
That's it.
everyone
That's
but
all
Americans.
I got. So yeah, no, this one,
I can't wait for like
the-
England to come out with a game and you kill Americans.
England,
Yes.
they have that. It's called GTA.
Yeah. You Canadians. They're all Canadians.
What?
They're all Canadians.
No,
They all love you. They're all Canadians.
no. But no, look, Battlefield Hardline, really good fun. If you like Battlefield, yeah, you'll like this pretty much. The
It's like
Levolution.
Battlefield reskinned.
Yeah. There's a few different elements to it. The heist element is pretty cool. Levolution is still there, except this time the Levolution is a little bit smarter. Before in Battlefield 4, Levolution, it could pretty much destroy entire sections of the map that made them unusable. This time around, Levolution is a lot smarter, whereas the Levolution is sort of predetermined each time. So, say in the demo, there's a crane you can topple, and if you do this, it actually creates a shortcut through the map. Whereas, say in Battlefield 4, it would have just fallen over in a different spot each time, and would have been just in the way. But this time, the Levolution, they're trying to design it a bit more intuitively. And so it actually adds something to each map that you play. So far I've only played the one map, but yeah, whenever we do topple the crane, it sort of adds this little shortcut, but the pardon me,
He's on a roll.
yeah, the shortcut can also be used as a camping spot for someone with a sniper rifle or a machine gun to just gun down the opposition. So
Have a drink.
yeah,
He's have a drink.
yeah, the Levolution a lot more intuitive, which is a pretty cool little different element to it. So, but yeah, like if you like Battlefield, you like Hardline. Next up, I'm going to pass it over to you.
What?
Magicka Wizard Wars new. I don't even know. Was it a sequel, DLC? What was it?
I think it's a new game.
New game?
I think so. Honestly, I don't know much about it.
No.
I don't. I think I fell asleep.
Yeah. That was sort of the point. Of the
What time was the Sony conference at?
No, Sony conference was the next morning. It started at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Mm.
For some of it.
I watched Microsoft, then fell asleep for Ubisoft and EA, and then woke up and watched Sony. That was my schedule.
I slept a little bit through all of them. Because Nintendo and Microsoft were at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they were.
So I slept a bit through them. Like, partially here and there.
Okay, so Magicka, we weren't too sure what was going on there. I've never played it.
What else have we got?
Next up, Grim Fandango remake.
Yeah, everyone went nuts for that.
Yeah, cool. Looking forward to that. I think it's a PS4 exclusive. Undoubtedly.
Yes, it will be. Yeah. It'll be a seller. It'll be like maybe a cult seller like Minecraft, but not necessarily to the extent.
Yeah. But look, people,
Those if you haven't played it, you now have a chance to.
Yes.
And you have no excuse.
Or go buy it on Steam. It's like $5.
Is it still on Steam?
Yeah, it's on
Get
Steam.
it on Steam.
Go
It's
get it
like
on
$5.
Steam. It'll be even cheaper during the summer sales, which are coming up. Looking forward to that.
Save your monies.
After Grim Fandango was the big indie push, so we've done that.
Yeah.
There was just about 20 indie games.
No Man's Sky.
Yes, this was the one that did stand out to me. No Man's Sky.
It stood out for everyone because
Yes.
it's like dinosaurs and spaceships and shit.
Okay. Apparently, that was a pre-rendered trailer, not in-game footage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. That was all scripted. That's the rumor. They tried to play it off as in-game or in-engine, but there is word that it's not. It's all been pre-rendered trailer. It's yeah.
Great, so it lip synced.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Still looks cool.
Dinosaurs
and space battles. What else do you want?
I don't know. I think it's like every kid's like biggest dream.
Spaceships and dinosaurs in space. That'd be awesome.
Just play
Floating
Spore.
around.
Just play Spore.
I have played Spore.
There you go.
It was alright.
You've done it.
I've done dinosaurs in space.
You've done dinosaurs in space. You make your dinosaur and you go into space, and there you go, dinosaurs in space.
And then after No Man's Sky, they did their little. This was a bit that really lost me. Was their tech talk. So you had a bit of talk about the Morpheus, not too much, which is just the VR. Sorry, Oculus. Yeah, for PlayStation.
Yep.
Essentially. A little bit about their cloud streaming service. The one thing that actually did stand out for the entire thing for me was the fact that you can now play PlayStation games without a console. So if you have a DualShock controller and a Sony TV, you can just cloud stream straight to your TV and play PlayStation games, which is...
What's the point of the console?
Exactly. This is where I'm beginning to think that gaming will eventually head.
Sony, have you gone too far?
Sony, have you gone too far into the future? This is where I think that the gaming will eventually be. Consoles will be a thing of the past, and it will literally be just you have a controller, you have a screen of some sort, and you will then stream the game directly to the screen and just play it.
I honestly didn't know that Sony didn't care that much about the PS4. I thought they really cared about it. Turns out they just want to sell TVs.
Heartless bastards.
So I'll still buy... if you buy a Bravia, you get a PS4 for free.
Yeah.
Like, they did the same thing with the PS3 when it started, and they've done the same thing now. So what's the point of buying a PS4 console when you get a PS4 console for free?
Yeah, just buy a new TV. Cool. Do that.
I like the white one.
Speaking of PlayStations and TV, PlayStation TV.
Segue.
That was really well done. I'm proud of myself.
We didn't.
I have no idea what it does. What does it do?
Plays TV.
Plays TV. But my TV plays TV.
It also plays games on your TV.
But my PlayStation does that.
Yeah, I know. You get the controller, the TV thing, and like Lego Movie. But I'm not sure if it's the Lego Movie or the Lego Movie game. I think it's the Lego Movie game.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's PlayStation.
I was sort of confused about this peripheral. I'm not too sure what it does, what its purpose is, and how useful it actually is.
Have you done some research on it?
No.
Good, because neither have I.
No. They didn't really explain it that well. And this is sort of like I said, when they got into
skip to the video. Skip to the video.
I'll skip to it. And try to figure out what the fuck they're on about.
So, yeah, from what I know, no, I think you've passed it. From what I know, PlayStation TV is meant to play TV or something, but I don't know yet.
Whether if it's like an alternative to like Foxtel, where you get extra channels like.
Well, that's one thing you don't have.
Like HBO.
You got to skip even further. You screwed it up. Also, the Disney Infinity. Yeah, Marvel's getting theirs. Well, Disney Infinity is kind of like getting the whole Marvel characters in it now. So, like Captain America and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times.
Cool.
Ricki didn't write that down. That's a shame.
I sort of missed that.
You missed a lot of things.
Wait, does that mean that if Disney Infinity has now acquired Star Wars, you can play as Luke Skywalker in Disney Infinity?
Yes.
Awesome.
Then where do you think all the Star Wars games are coming from? Disney.
DICE.
Alright. Yeah. You are That's like Magica. You
Okay,
want?
you just try and find.
I'll
this.
do this because you saw
Okay.
it.
Next up was Mortal Kombat. Looks awesome. The X-ray hits look really, really cool. Wanted to see more fatalities. Where were my fatalities? It's ridiculous. But no, the game looked really cool. So yeah, good on them. New Mortal Kombat, Sean.
What? Oh,
New Mortal Kombat.
Looks good.
Does look good. Looks really good.
The Mortal Kombat X, yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
whatever
good.
they want to call it.
Looks good. Looks real good.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
I
about
think. Hang on, we'll play this footage. I think this is Play TV. I don't really know, but we'll play it anyway.
Not too sure. This bloke's talking. What about? We're not sure.
So yeah, he's talking about the PS4 in the background and all that sort of jazz. And
So this is my issue with Sony's conference.
we might actually get the voiceover over the top a little bit later, but all right, go on. No, you were saying what's your issue with it?
This is where it sort of lost me. Is their tech talk, and it was just like, for the first half it was just games, and then this really sucked me out of it, slowed it down a little bit too much for me. They spent too much time talking about this
Camera,
Yeah, they were talking about the eye for whatever reason.
the iToy. Oh wait, it's not a toy anymore.
Yeah, the iToy 2.0, which
The
was already
eye.
a thing.
The
But yeah,
eye.
they talked a bit about this. This is where like Microsoft last year prattling on about the bloody Kinect.
Nobody cared.
Exactly, and no one really cared about this. And this was my issue. This was the 20 minutes that just took up too much time and made the conference just feel a bit too long-winded. And that's where I think they lost out to Microsoft and Ubisoft and EA, where they
Everyone.
they just had such a really everyone else had really tight conferences. It was just
It's
like,
good. It's good if you're into the accessories and that sort of thing. But once you get, if you're there for the games, which a lot of people are for,
Yeah.
like you're there for the games. Look, you're looking at it there, and there's this guy who's like on the side, and he's just looking away. He doesn't even care.
no. So I had something then. Yeah, you do have to remember that E3 is for the media, the press.
So they need to know all this shit.
They need to know everything about what each company is doing in the future and what they have planned. So this sort of stuff does, in a way, have to be part of the conference.
But for the regular consumer,
for the regular consumer like me and you, it's not something we're all that interested in. And I feel that somehow, Microsoft got away with just not talking about the Kinect at all this year, which was good. It kept me interested in the conference.
I like how he's
100%.
I like how he's reading the screen prompt and all that.
Yeah. So then this bloke comes out and he talks.
Sean Layden,
Sean,
President and CEO.
Yeah. Actually, this is the bloke that comes out and talks about the TV show based on a comic book of some sort. Which to me, this felt a lot like, hey, Microsoft's doing a Halo thing. We have to do something to compete with them.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
So once again, I sort of just phased out for a lot of this section. That's probably why I didn't quite get what PlayStation TV actually does.
Maybe it will stream this sort of stuff.
Possibly, that's what I gathered. It was like, if you have PlayStation TV, you don't necessarily need a PlayStation to get some of the exclusive content available on a PlayStation. That's basically all I got from that.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I'm trying to, watching this again, because, I did watch it, but I think I was, half asleep, so I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm watching it for the first time, and he's spoken a lot already. And then PSN, so PlayStation Network, is okay. So, what do you want here? Okay.
Yeah. I think we just move on. At this point, it's just who cares? Honestly, just moving on. Moving on
if we understand what Play TV is, we might do something similar. But at the moment,
yeah. Look, Like I said, this is where they lost me, and this is where I just zoned out for a little bit until I started talking about games again.
And we've already been talking for like an hour. So.
We have. Next on the list, sort of keeping this, Ratchet and Clank the movie.
Oh yeah.
You like Ratchet? Yeah. You like Ratchet and Clank, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank's good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
It's a bit weird that these sort of not.
Well, they're not relegated to a Smash Bros roster because PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale was a one-off.
Yeah. No, all I'm saying is like, it's like this, and then there's another movie, Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
So Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper both getting movies in the next couple of years.
I just got the first Sly Cooper on the PS2.
Yeah. But they're not the sort of games that you would expect to get movies, but
well, I can see them as movies as playing.
It might not be a bad thing.
After playing them, I can see them as movies. Like, I can see it. One thing that one game, like series that needs a game, Jak and Daxter. What the hell happened?
They got Banjo-Kazooie.
The last game that we had from
bad thing.
No, they had nuts and bolts though.
I know, but no one wanted it.
Which we never talked about.
No.
But Jak and Daxter, their last game was, I think, Daxter on the PSP, or the Precursor Legacy on the PSP. Otherwise, it was Jak X on the PS2, which is a racing game.
I do remember that one.
And then there's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So it's Jak and Daxter 2, and then Jak 3. It's like they just dropped Daxter from it because everyone was like, well, we hate this guy.
We might get a new one in the future, you never know.
We won't. We should.
Next up was Last of Us getting ported to the PS4. Cool. Yep. Moving
Did we
on.
all know that?
We did. I really don't know why. Like, once again, it's stuff they didn't.
2 years ago.
They didn't need to put in the conference.
Last of Us was what, last year?
Yeah, like one game of the year last year.
I don't even. 2 years.
Yeah.
How can we get it up in 2 years? What difference is there? What technological advances have we made in 2 years that can?
The only difference is the PS4 can run 1080p 60 FPS. So you're now getting The Last of Us 1080p 60 FPS
instead of
720 at 30. I think was the specs on the PS4. I can't remember.
Who cares?
That's I really like. I understand like you got Game of the Year
technical stuff, but yeah,
But if you're going to buy a PS4, you probably already have a PS3, and if you have a PS3, you probably have The Last of Us, and it looked fantastic on the PS3.
Yeah,
it looked amazing. It pushed the PS3 to its absolute graphical limit, and it looked fantastic. I don't really see the point. And once again, I didn't see the point of having this at the conference because it's been announced for at least a month at least.
Yeah,
people know.
It's no knowledge.
We know. It's once again, it took up 5 minutes of time that it didn't need to take up. That's why I just feel that Sony dropped the ball a little bit this year with their conference. Almost at the end of theirs though, Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. This, however, does look fucking amazing.
It's awesome.
Wow.
And it's also on the Xbox One.
It is cool, but once again, Sony really got a lot of these exclusives.
That's because Metal Gear Solid used to be
it was a
Sony thing. And then it was on the GameCube, and then the Xbox, and
yeah. I really want to get the remastered full collection for the PS3. I think that's it's $60.
Yeah, not even.
Go bloody buy it.
Not even.
But looked really good. Like I remember they had a tech demo last year, just a little walkthrough, and it looked like insanely good then, and it looks even better now. So I think that's going to be a really big seller when it drops.
Are they showing comparison?
I'm not too sure what they're doing.
They were showing comparison footage between the PS3 and the PS4. That's so stupid.
I know. Next up was probably one of the biggest shocks for me.
But
for the conference, but everyone wet themselves.
Everyone kind of knew it was going to come.
Everyone knew it was coming, but they didn't sort of. I expected.
They didn't know when.
Yeah, I expected it at Gamescom, not at E3, because traditionally Rockstar does not show up at E3 or bring any content to E3. But we now have GTA 5, next gen consoles, and PC. Thank the baby Jesus. This is awesome.
He's not a baby anymore.
I know he's very. Yeah, he is. We're not getting into a theological.
Whoa! Jesus, calm down.
We're not getting into a theological conversation right now. Sorry. So yeah, GTA 5 coming out in the next gen consoles and PC. I'm happy. I think most people are happy. PC users are happy.
PC users would be very happy.
Yeah, because it's a good fucking game. And look, I expect Rockstar are normally pretty cool with like the whole community modding. So I expect once this drops, we're going to get so many GTA mods. We won't know what to do with them. But look, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be so cool getting in there and actually modding GTA 5 and putting some cool little...
He's so keen for it.
I know, it's going to be awesome.
So keen.
I'm probably going to end up owning the game at least 4 times. I already have it on Xbox 360 and PS3. And I'll probably get it on Xbox One and probably get it on PC. I'm a ridiculous human being. But they did promise a bit of extra content, so I'm hoping that means more story.
Everyone's dead.
What? Who's dead?
Everyone.
Oh my god. When did this happen?
It depends on what path you chose in the main campaign.
True. I chose the path where I save everybody. Because I'm a nice
you
guy.
had to kill everyone.
No.
The option was to either kill Michael, kill Trevor,
or kill no one.
Everyone dies.
No. But I saved everyone. They're all alive.
The option was everyone dies.
I know, but they're not dead.
Spoiler alert, it hasn't been like... What was it was a year? It hasn't been a year.
Hasn't been a year since it's been released.
You can't do spoilers.
I'm doing spoilers because
So
everyone should have played this game.
Your phone is going crazy because you're giving spoilers away.
But this isn't streaming live, so it doesn't matter.
No, but you're giving spoilers away. People know that you're recording.
My phone is just telling me that I've got a video on YouTube that's ready to be published.
It's not this one.
Yeah, it's not this one. So, yeah, look, I'm expecting a bit of extra story DLC, or maybe just like a separate Ballad of Gay Tony, or Lost and Damned sort of thing.
Based on someone else in the same universe.
Yeah, so that'd be cool to get some new perspective. Maybe even like have another 3 separate characters and have like the same sort of dynamic changing between characters to complete the story. So that would be pretty cool. And I would imagine that you can transfer your online profile to your next
most likely
console or PC or whatever.
You can you'll be able to do it with one of the other games. You can move your save game data. No, you can. It is GTA. So yeah, you can move your save data as well as your online profile from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One or the PS3 to the PS4. PC,
Excellent.
you're gonna have to start again.
That's fine. I'm cool with that. Next up was Batman Arkham Knight gameplay. Once again, debatable whether it was in-engine or whether it was a pre-rendered trailer. But either way, it's
another Arkham game.
Really, 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 really cool.
It's another Arkham game.
It is another Arkham game. Yeah, but just visually, it was really, really like good. Like I couldn't believe how fucking good it looked. And the villain at the end, that was Scarecrow, wasn't it? Right at the end.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, had the mask and gas mask. I don't know
which you saw in the first one.
Yeah, but it looks like he's back, and there's the Arkham Knight as well, who is, I'm not too sure, everyone's saying it's one of the villains from Batman, another guy that isn't the Arkham Knight, Red Hood or someone obscure. Anyway.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, it's Gordon Joseph Levitt.
Yeah,
good.
one of them.
So
yeah, Batman Arkham Knight. Looked pretty cool. Got to see the Batmobile in action. Full on assault mode. Had the weapons out.
Looks good.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it. Pretty cool. And to finish off the Sony section of this part of our little spiel, Uncharted 4.
Fuck yes.
The minute the Naughty Dog.
Everyone thought Jack and Daxter.
No. Popped up on the screen. People were just like, "Yeah, there's only one thing this can be," and yeah, and the title sort of indicates this might be the end of
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End.
Yeah, it might be the end of this. At least his character's run.
You don't like Nathan Drake?
I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm just saying that like
him. I'm just saying
like it. Calling it that sort of seems like they're either going to kill him off or
someone
else will die, or someone will die.
Sully's getting a bit old.
Yeah. Someone's going to die in this game. You heard it here
And
first.
you'll probably be able to shoot them.
Yeah.
You watch it, it'll be a minion.
Like Walking Dead.
It'll be a thief and you'll kill him.
Kill yourself. Yeah, so, look.
Spoiler?
I guess so. I don't know.
Spoiler.
Play The Walking Dead. It's fantastic. You crazy, crazy people.